I need that raider ready. The Albs are gathering strength to attack the free... We have to be one...
Well, I almost have the thing done, but... You want to take it? Don't forget, half of that crate is mine.
What do I have to do to persuade you to give me the raider?
These raiders are hard to get a hold of. But... You did get all the replacement parts, with my guidance. So, let's say 2,000 shard.
Deal.
You'll get the raider when I'm ready. But don't forget to pay me first, okay? And one more thing. Let's not pretend that you've done some impressive stuff. So don't turn out to be a shit in the end, will ya? So, when does the raider have to...
There are a few things to take care of first.
Is there a timescale coming at any point?
Alright, so this is where we're up to. I have to take care of the Alb commanders in Zakor. That way I can open up a path to get to the Ice Palace without the Alb forces in that area killing me before I've managed to get close. I still have to figure out what the Separatists will do when we march into Zakor. Thorold the Pilgrim is yet to complete his ELEX experiment. That must be done before we attack. I still need to learn the access code for the Hybrid's chamber. I need that before I attempt to enter the Ice Palace. I still have to find the shards to buy your half of the raider.
Well, it sounds like there's still something to do. Come back when that's taken care of. I'll make sure that the raider is prepared. Just make sure you get it done before the whole damn One question. They're saying you're fighting your brother.
So?
So, is this just some big family bust-up? Is there any chance you're gonna turn around and buddy up again?
Here, the 2,000 shards for the raider.
Okay. Sad to lose it, though. I'll hand the raider over to you when you're ready.
I met with my brother Calyx, the Elexiter.
Ah, really? Then we should be happy you're not in pieces. I mean, that guy's a...
My brother won't trouble us anymore. But this is far from over.
So, this is more than just a family feud. So what's the problem?
The Albs are led by the Hybrid. It is him they serve. It is him they pledge their lives to. But I don't know why. I don't know what he is planning. Everything that happens, that has happened for generations, is because of the Hybrid. Only he can answer my question.
So, what are you planning?
If I am to get the answers I need, then I have to find a way to get to the Hybrid. But that means I need to get the code to access his chamber.
Do you know where you can get it?
All that I know is the code has something to do with the Hybrid's past, and has something to do with...
Infinite skies. Hey, that's something I've seen before in a couple of places. But where? Where? Yeah, I got it. There's an old industrial complex out to the southwest of Idan, where I found some stuff that mentioned that.
You mean the old world ruins at the foot of the mountain? Where I found the first replacement part for the raider?
Yeah, that's the place. That's where I saw those words. It could be a coincidence, but...
Perhaps, but there's only one way to find out. And here's the place Harley said he found reference to Infinite Skies. An old world complex, built to hide something from the outside world. Infinite Skies. A corporation that worked on secret research in the old world. They say the Hybrid saw the day the comet struck, that he survived. It must be true. Here he was, holed up and hidden in a device of his own making, saved from the fires, but changed by the ELEX. A man become mutant. All that had possessed him while he was a man was the thought of surviving the disaster that was to come. He tried to prepare a select group, those who would be welcome to the Infinite Skies. A chance to leave the planet, to avoid destruction. But the government failed to listen to him. He had failed to save them. So here he hid. Here he survived. But what did he become? His hunger for it grew. His mind opened. He became more. But what was this man? Who was it that became the Hybrid that rules Zakor today? Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins. Immortal. Inaccessible. All-powerful. Still driven by the need to survive, he began to see the future. He saw the future then. What does he want for himself? Survival? Safety? A future for us, secured with a password that referred to the name its human form once took. Now I can reach him. His name. Thorold needs your help with this ELEX experiment.
So he thinks he's finally done it, does he? That he can take away the fighting strength of the Alps with one act of magic. You should help him. Tell Thorold I'll be there when he starts the experiment.
那个，在我们出发之前呢，索拉德要我来这边杀那个致谢指挥官哦。那我们就来试试看这把枪，也不用试了嘛，超强的，大开杀戒啊！我要说什么呢？现在枪都比我的近战还强了。
Probability of survival low.
I'm ready to attack the Ice Palace.
You have achieved much, but I am still to understand your intentions.
What do you mean?
Which side are you fighting for? Are you fighting against the hybrid? Or are you only motivated by your need to revenge yourself against the Alexiters?
I am on the side of the free people. Zakor's exploitation of them must be stopped once and for all.
But what are your intentions for the hybrid? Will you admit that he seeks to control the destiny of the Owls? We will only fight alongside you if you share our interests. The hybrid goes, the old directive must be restored. Tell me your intentions.
The hybrid's rule must end. There's no other way to finish this.
Then we stand with you. I will order final preparations to begin. We will meet again in Zakor. Victory will be ours.
Kaya will help with the experiment.
She will? And is she ready now?
Why don't you ask yourself?
You're not the only mage, Kaya. I'm certain of my findings. 90% certain. 60 or 70% at worst. Everything is ready. We can begin immediately.
I met with Calyx.
And? Did you find what you were looking?
No. But I now understand my brother's true nature.
Truth. It always brings its own.
You should begin the experiment now.
So be it. Keep your distance. This could be dangerous for anybody close by.
刚那个好像是查镀膜，因为致谢每个人都长光头的。
We failed. We were close. But Zarda must have known what we were planning. I can't try again alone. Even if we can find Kaya, it would take weeks to recalibrate everything before attempting that again. We must move to attack the Ice Palace as soon as we can. If they are this intent on stopping us, the hybrid must be close to achieving his plans.
What about Kaya?
Kidnapping her has stopped me making any further progress with my plans. But then killing her would also have stopped the transmutation. So why did he kidnap her? Zarda must have seen the same power in Kaya that you did. He must be planning to use that power for himself in some way.
He was interested in her. He asked me to find her. That can't be a coincidence. Where do you think Zardom has taken Kaya?
Zekor. His ambition has always been to take command there. He seeks a chance to rule. So, he'll want to keep an eye on things in the Ice Palace. He will be close to there.
What if Zardom wasn't responsible for your failure? What if something else stopped your transmutation?
His intervention is the only thing that makes sense.
You don't seem certain.
The only other explanation is that ELEX itself was resisting the transformation. But that's not probable.
Not probable or not possible?
Resistance would imply purpose, consciousness. And ELEX is a substance, not an entity. It isn't alive.
What will you do now that the experiments failed?
We must take the fight to the hybrid. It seems an assault on the Ice Palace is the only way to end this war. We will see each other again in Zekor. You said that we are fighting for the same cause. So, we must take that fight to the hybrid. And, for the hope of all Magalan, we must be victorious.
Kaya thought Elix could be alive.
What are you talking about?
She said that's what she felt. That Elix is more than a substance that it communicated with. Couldn't that be what went wrong?
What you're saying is impossible. Kaya is able enough when it comes to magic, but she's misinterpreted what she's seen. I've run experiments on ELEX, studied it for years, and I've seen nothing to indicate that what you're saying is true. How could Kaya just stumble on something like this in the time she's had? The lands of the free people cannot fail.
I knew Zardom must have brought you here.
The feel of this place is terrible. Where are we?
In Zardom's hideout, on the border between Abessa and Zekor.
That explains the disturbance in the ELEX.
Where is he? Where is...
I don't know. He hasn't been here for a long time.
Well, then he must have got what he wanted.
That bastard paralyzed me and left me here. He must have planned that all along. Why didn't he just kill me?
He must have wanted to use your strength. It must have been part of his plan to regain his place in the Ice Palace. But you must have been too strong.
Well, why ever he left me alive, it was a mistake. I won't let him surprise me like that again. Thank you for looking for me.
Follow me.
Very well. We should go. It's dangerous here.
现在好像全部事情都做完，然后差不多要开那台飞机去了哦。
I have the code to the hybrid's chamber.
Then you're going to try and get in.
If we can make it into the Ice Palace, then it is time. The hybrid planted a control chip in my head. If it worked, he could have told me to kill myself at any time. But the failed attempt to execute me, that means I can get to him. Then maybe I can find out what he...
Aye. Every time you make this personal, I get pissed at you. This is about more than just you egomaniac.
Alright, so this is where we're up to. I've completed everything. I'm just waiting for you to finish the raider.
You just tell me when you're good to go, and I'll have it ready.
Get that flyer ready to go. I will start the attack on Zakor now.
Attack? Right. So you're not just using this for transport?
No, I need the raider to take out a shield generator.
Right. You could have said that earlier.
Why? What's the problem?
You never said anything about weapon systems.
We said fully operational.
You said you wanted to fly it. I've not had time to repair the weapon systems on top of everything else.
Then why didn't you tell me that?
Then why didn't you tell me what you were planning? If I had known, I could have told you the weapons weren't... I've just about had time to get this thing flying again. It's a complex machine.
Attacking that generator from the air is the only way to take it out. I'll have to ram it.
That's suicide. How will you get out in time?
This is the only way in. So I will have to figure out how to escape when I'm there.
You are one crazy son of a bitch. You fuck this up, we're all dead. You sure you want to do this?
I'm not asking for volunteers.
Oh no.
You stupid son of a bitch. Good luck, Ray. I'm counting on you.
哇，宕机耶，宕机。